morning from Saigon, Vietnam, and happy Valentine's Day to me and to you guys. It's a gloomy day here today, and I'm just taking a stroll, so I'm headed out for the day for some self-love, because why not? I guess Valentine's Day is about love, and it doesn't have to be with your partner, so it can be with family, friends, or even by yourself. So I think I'll head out for the day, see what I get up to. And yeah, it's really humid despite being really gloomy. So I think it's about 35 degrees right now, but the actual feel is 39 and the humidity is 70%. So this walk is kind of killing me and I'm starving. So I'm heading to Hot Pot because, yeah, I mean, I haven't had a hot pot in a couple of months now because usually it's something you would eat with someone else, but I found a spot where you can eat it by yourself. So I'm just heading there now. Okay, just a quick one. I am just headed into Japantown because where I'm eating is just next door. So I thought I'll show you what it looks like during the day. Very tamed, but there's just lots and lots of kind of like little alleys, knick-knack kind of areas for Japanese food. And at nighttime, it's crazy. Honestly, if you're here, check it out. Really weird, but it's raining right now. So I'm gonna head over there and let's eat. Okay, so I'm just ordering now, and you pretty much pick what you want to get. Then you get it cooked, so either dry or soup, and then you can pick your spice level, so 1 to 4 or 1 to 5, I believe. So right now I'm just picking out, these are my favorite noodles, these potato kind of noodles. They're super starchy, chewy, and bouncy, so I always love those. And the trick is not to get heavy things, so like this, it's quite heavy, this mushroom. So, yeah. Hot pot time! Alright, so, oh my gosh, turns out it feels like I got quite a lot, but I pretty much got the noodles, some potato, a lot of tofu and quail, and then each 100 grams is I think 60k, and then you can add on meat, which is also extra surcharge. And this kind of concept reminds me of the hot pots back home in Australia. So they have one of the largest hot pots where you can pick and choose your own ingredients called Dragon Hot Pot. Similar concept. So 4 spice flavors, and I've gone for number 3 because I didn't really feel like having an upset stomachache because number 4 is crazy. And it's just a Valentine, so kind of like a creamy, peanutty, spicy hot pot broth. And you can also get, I believe, other flavors of soup as well as dry if you would like. And just some tofu. Yum. It's so nice to be having hot pot again because it's such a meal that you usually need to eat with more than yourself, more than one person. So I'm really glad to have remembered this place because I've been before, but not by myself. So this is awesome. Best thing about I usually love lamb, wagyu beef or oxtail in hot pot. Oh my gosh, it's amazing. And I think the best thing about going on a solo date is you get to pick what you're eating and you don't have to share your food. Tell me what some of your favorite ingredients are for hot pot if you are a hot pot lover and your kind of go-to broth. My go-to has to always be meat. I love tofu, like either the crispy dried one or the tofu bamboo, which is like this one, just like this one. And then, yeah, I mean, I like mushrooms usually. Yum. These noodles are so good. Chewy, soft, and thick as well. And then, of course, my go-to is usually Chinese cabbage and quail egg. Those are the must for me. It's like noodles are slightly undercooked, so it's a bit too chewy. Oh my, that I can't even bite through it to swallow it. Almost choked. And then sides as well, so there's cucumber, peanuts, and then kind of like a pickled cabbage. And I think it's pickled mustard greens. Yeah. And there's also water because I know it's going to get spicy. Usually in Vietnam, water is not complimentary, like back home in Australia, but here it is because everyone kind of gets their drink on, everyone's eating something spicy. So it's a good add-on as a side, as a complimentary with the dishes as well. Yeah, real good. Yo, just finished up. Oh my god, that was spicy. You know what? I got the bill right. So I don't know what I said before, but each 100 grams is 30k. So my total was 174k. So I don't know. I can't even think right now because of how spicy it is. So if someone knows, let me know how many grams that is. And you know, on the bill it says "gay bentung." You know what that means? That means that the spice level is normal. Like that was not freaking normal. I am insulted. If you ask anyone that knows me, they'll be like, yeah, like his spice level is a bit higher than bentung, like a bit higher than like average. Whew, I died. And I overestimated the order because I couldn't even finish what I was eating. Sweaty. Thank God there was the water there. And I'm just gonna go for a stroll. I think I saw nearby the post office is here, so I thought, okay, maybe pop over there, send a postcard home and kind of let you know the process and how much and how long that takes as well. And then, yeah. So a short walk from where I was, about 10 minutes, I'm at the building, which is the oldest post office here in, I think, all of Vietnam, to be honest. And at the front there was a little buggy cart, and I thought, oh, it's kind of cute, let's see how much it is. So I went up, and it's 250k for the first 30 minutes, which, to be honest, it's kind of expensive. You're probably better off just getting a grab and like going on the bike, feeling the experience. But if you have a lot of people, you're probably better off just getting a grab car and putting the windows down. Honestly, it's the same thing. Let's head on in. It's really busy in here, but luckily there's lots of fans, so it's nice and cool actually. So picking postcards, everyone else is doing the same thing and writing their postcards, so it is a little bit crowded in here, but lots of souvenirs. And on the entrances there are two sides, so you can go up the stairs, and I think a little bit of shopping there, as well as clocks, so like the kind of iconic clocks within the post office, which you can go inside. And the architecture here is absolutely stunning. So I've had a look at some of the postcards, and let me know what you think. Number 1, number 2, or number 3. Alright, so I've got my postcard. This is the one I went for, if I can get it out of the sleeve. I went for this one to send home. I thought it looked really beautiful. So I don't think it was even one that that I gave you as an option. And then I decided to get another one just for myself as a souvenir. And of course, this one, because it has the post office with the ladies out front on their bicycles, I thought it's so beautiful. So they range from about 30 to 40k. So it depends what you want to get. And oh, the guys just stole my pen. So I guess I'll just wait a bit, but there's a lot of people here trying to get pens to write, and the pens are attached on a little stringy. So I'll just have to wait till this gentleman is finished and I can write my messages and send them off. All done. So postcard was about 30k, and another one I got was 40k. And then the stamps to send home to Australia, I had 3 stamps she gave me, which was a total of 30k. And I did ask how long does it take to arrive, and she said 1 month. So I think it's going by sea, and so hence why it takes so long. So I wonder if they will even get the postcard before this video comes out. So usually I do post my videos a couple of weeks behind. So if you are looking to follow me in real time, please follow me on Instagram. And I also wrote one to myself, which I'm taking home as a souvenir. And actually it's going to be a little bit tricky to carry that around for the rest of today without getting it, crinkled or kind of fugly. Look how cute these are. Oh my. Chú đang bánh kẹp hả?
Kẹp em.
Bánh kẹp. Bánh chuối luôn.
Đúng rồi.
Wow. Bánh kẹp thì bán một cái bao nhiêu?
Bán bịch cho em.
Một bịch bao nhiêu?
40 em. Ủng hộ anh bịch đi, bánh ngon lắm.
Ok, yeah.
Mua giùm anh bịch nha.
Yeah.
Cảm ơn em. Hôm nay anh bán chậm. Mua ủng hộ, cảm ơn em.
Yeah, cảm ơn. I think I felt bad because I just wanted to kind of come across, go and see what he was selling. And he's selling bánh kẹp, which is one of my favorite snacks here in Vietnam. And I wasn't going to buy it because I actually wanted to take myself to watch a movie after this, and I didn't want to carry it around. But hey, at least I can put my postcard in there. One bag was 40k, and there's at least, I don't know, I'm going to say 8 to 10 in there. And I'm just at the book street, which is right next to where we were. And lots of books there. I'm not too sure there's a lot of English books, but a lot of Vietnamese books and toys, even cafe here. So it's nice. I think I'll head to the Snippets. So I've always wanted to watch a movie by myself, and I think that's one thing that I have not ever done by myself. It makes me a little bit nervous or uncomfortable, but I think I'm gonna do it. There is a movie that I really want to watch. So I really like Jangtan movies. He's a really popular Vietnamese American, I believe, and he's come out with really good movies. So this movie's just recently come out, I think a couple of weeks ago, and now I think it's a perfect time to watch it because we won't be that busy. Oh my god, I'm so sweaty, honestly. Oh my goodness. So the first one, they were contemplating if they should let me in because I was just right on time at 2:40. Okay, maybe like 5 minutes late, but let's be honest, like there's trailers running, right? Anyway, so she was like, yeah, all right, we'll let you in, right? And then the only seats that were available were the ones at the very front, like the front row. And I was like, oh, okay, like I can't really sit there because I'm just gonna feel not well, like I will feel ill. So I was like, okay, that's okay, I'll go to the next cinema, which is just like 8 minutes walk. So I went to that cinema. There was meant to be a session that was about 3:20. So now it's 3:20 at the moment. But then when I get there, they said that session's no longer running, so the next one's at 5:40. And I was kind of like, oh God, like I'm not waiting till 5:40. And I was like, are you sure? Because like this is what it says on the website and online. And they go, yeah, like that session's no longer running, like we didn't take it off or whatever, it didn't update the website, sorry. So then I was like, okay, and then went online. There's another session, but it's not till 4:35, so I got about an hour and 15 minutes. So I was like, okay, I'll just head home, freshen up because it's so hot out here, drop off the stuff, the postcard and the bánh kẹp, and I managed to buy the tickets online. Initially I should have done that, but I thought that if I put through my bank details that it was going to give me a surcharge, but luckily I was able to kind of do a different mode of payment which didn't charge me any fees. So done that, picked a good seat, seems to be not too far back, not too forward, right in the middle, right in the center of the screen. So I'm just going to walk home, drop this off and take a grab bike there and watch this freaking movie, which better be good. So I watched my first solo cinema experience movie, or whatever you want to call it. went to the movies by myself for the very first time, and honestly it was really fun, despite having the challenge of trying to get the sessions in, but finally third time was a charm. And yeah, I mean, the movie wasn't the best. Honestly, it went for 2 hours and it just wasn't that engaging. So I think that's my least favorite movie that Jack Dunn has come out with. But his other movies are really incredible. And honestly, today has been so memorable for me. So it's definitely showed me that, you know, Valentine's Day, you don't really need to spend it with anyone. It's all about self-love and, you know, love between family, friends, or anyone really. It doesn't have to be with a partner. And whilst the majority of the day I've spent by myself, which has been fantastic, I have, as you know, recently made some friends. So I'm just going to head out with them. And I guess I'll leave you guys with some snippets of what we get up to tonight, because it's always a long night and always a crazy night of just doing all sorts of crazy. And I'll leave it at that, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's vlog. I definitely did, and we'll definitely have to do something more like this in the future. Hell yeah, more solo vlogs to come. See you guys in the next one.
Happy Valentine.
We're stuck.
So sweet like a lemonade. Take time, we can give it a minute, mate. We can do something new, let me innovate. We can take it slow.